everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. If you have been watching my videos before, you may have realized that I have changed my name. I just wasn't really feeling Samantha Moonshine. I just didn't feel like it matched me anymore. So I'm just going for my real name, which is Samantha Izundu, and will be from now on. Hopefully you guys are okay with that, because I'm okay with that. But otherwise, I just wanted to quickly address that and move right into the video. So today we are going to be reviewing something I'm very excited about, and that is the Mecca Max Dream Queen Eye and Face Palette. When I saw this in store, I didn't even hesitate. I didn't think I was going to buy this. I didn't go in the store intending to buy this. I saw it, I swatched it, and I had to have it. So I've never owned one of these palettes before. Mecca have brought out a few, and this is the first one I have purchased. So we've got our little film, which we don't need. So here are the shades. They are stunning, absolutely stunning. I feel like in person, they are just a cut above the rest. So we're going to be doing bronzer, blush, highlighter, and eyes today in our review to really get the full purpose of this video. I think we'll start with how I usually do it, which is bronzer, blush, and then highlighter, and then we'll do the eyes last, because I'd really like to see how these shades perform. Very excited. I do want to note, as my base makeup, I have primer, foundation, concealer, powder, like setting powder, and I always do a bit of cream bronzer, so I have a little bit, but it's not a lot, and then I always go in with a powder bronzer on top anyway, so this is not unusual for me, just to let you guys know. So I've just got some base. I've got no eyes, no lips, nothing. Let's get into it. There we go. So I'm going to be using my Mecca Cosmetica brush. I'm going to use this for my bronzer and my blush because I like to use the same brush, just how I do. So we're going to start with, it's more of a bronzy contour shade, and it is called Days. I picked this brush because it's going to fit in the pan. I didn't want to get a brush that was too big, that wasn't going to fit in the pan and cross over, because they're not the biggest pans for like bronze and blush, but big for eyeshadow. So they've done a good job in trying to make it big enough for face, but small enough for eyes. So I do appreciate that. And it comes with a mirror, so I'm going to use the mirror. And I'm just going to start here. So when I swatched this shade, it was like matte, but luminous matte. Kind of like the NARS Laguna bronzer. You know how it's like matte, but it's got a bit of luminosity to it? That's what it reminded me of. Oh, we've got a chiseled cheek. So if we compare, I already had a little bit, but now we're just going to really bronze up the face. And then I usually go up here. So, if we have a little look, there's definitely a difference. But I feel like it's, because it's cool toned, it's more chiseling than warming. But I really like how that's blended out. Not patchy at all, very easy to use. Shall we go on with the other side? Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how that looks actually. What do you guys think? Shall we pick a blush? So we've got a few blush options here. We have this pinky one, this more mauvey one, and I would say that's it. Unless you wanted shimmer. So let's go in with a matte, and then I can maybe go over the top with a shimmer. What do you think? So I like the looks of this one. I think I want to try this one. Or do I want pink? Let's just try with the mauve first. That one is called Mirage. We'll see how that looks, and I might go over the top with the pink. Oh, this is pretty. Oh no, I like this. Just need to buff it out a bit. Oh, that is pretty. Yeah, I'm glad I picked that one. So far, so good. So far, easy, and it comes out looking really nice. Oh my God, how exciting. Okay, shall we go? I'm not going to use the pink because I like how this looks. Shall we go in with maybe a little bit of blush topper? So I might try a little bit of this pink here, and it is called Dazzle. I do like a blush topper. I'm only going to use a little bit because I don't actually want to change the color too much. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm definitely going to go in with a highlighter still, because you know we're here. And I've got a little brush here, and the shade that I want to try is this marbled one here. This looks really pretty, and that one is called Fantasy, I believe. I'm trying my best to get it right. The marbled ones are just so pretty. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God, look at that. Oh wow. Oh, that is so pretty. That's what I like. I like a shimmery highlighter, no glitter. I don't like glitter highlighters at all, really. So this is a yes from me. I like it when it just looks like wet, and that's what this looks like. And how it just like blends in. It doesn't look like you've got a strip of highlighter at all. It's literally just like highlighting, you know? A little bit on the nose. Highlighter, done. Yes. So basically my base is done on my face. How do we think we're looking? I'm thinking I look good, personally. So on my lids, I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think I'm gonna do my blushy tones because my blush is this color and my highlighter is this color. So I'm thinking muted tones. I'm going to start with this really fair shade here, and that is called Hypnotize. And then I'm going to go in with our blush shade here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Darling, the one that I ruined. Go in with this deep shade here called Imagine. I'm really liking the look of this purple, guys. It might make an appearance. Alright, how are we looking? So far, easy. Super easy to use. Okay, we're gonna go in hot and heavy. That's right. Let's go purple, which is called Illusion. Let's just start with purple and do that in the middle. has just made my eyes look like amazing. So what I'm going to do is finish my eyes. So I'm going to do underneath some eyeliner, some mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am finished. So what do we think? My first impression is a great impression. I really like the final look that I come up with, and I feel like if I did this all over again, I could use these beautiful tones here and it would look also really, really stunning. So overall, the bronzer was fantastic. The only criticism I have is that there's only one option for that, and it is a face and eye palette. So maybe one more warmer tone. There are multiple blush options, and then you've got your blush topper as well. The highlighting options, we've got 2 options here, and if you are deeper skin tone, we've got another option there. So I'm happy with the highlighter. We've got 2 of each, so it'd be really good to have a second bronzer option. The eyeshadows were fantastic. This shade was not my favorite, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't that it was bad, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I do know that purples can be a little bit difficult to create, so I do understand that, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So this retails for 38 Australian dollars, which I think is fantastic value. And the fact that you could travel with just one palette is really, really, really fantastic. And it is, it's not heavy. I like the size of the pans. They are small, like I said before, they are small enough for eyeshadow, but they are big enough to get your brush in there for bronze and highlight. So the brush that I use would be that perfect size. So A+ for the size. I love this layout. This is my kind of layout. I don't need the names under each shade. It has it all on the back anyway. So it has it all here, all the shade names, and that was easy to follow, no issues. So I would give it a 7 or an 8, but I'm going to say 8 because everything's there in one. Like, I found this so easy to do a whole look, like a whole look. And the fact that there's 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and a bronzer, like you've got options. I would say this is not for deeper skin tones, as we all know is often the case. You could use it for eyeshadows, but I don't think you could use this as a face palette for deeper skin tones. I would say medium you could, but the fact that the highlighter shades are fair and even the blushes are fair, there isn't a huge versatility in shade range. So for that, I think I would knock it down, and yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a 7. It's not as inclusive as it should be or could be, but the actual quality is really good. The packaging is really good. So like, it's not a bad palette by any means, but there are just a couple of things that I think could be considered that maybe weren't considered. That completes my first impression. What do you guys think? Are you tempted to pick this up? Have you already got it? Do you love it? I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Haven't been here before? Please subscribe, join the fam. So that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.